may not have been aware that the car will be used for that. Okay. Yes, while we are against the stealing and vandalizing of electrical materials in our constituency and in the country in general, those who can forfeit, if, let's say, you are using your own vehicle and you are...
Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. The Honorable Millie Odhiambo, the minority whip, wants to speak to this.
No. She's waiting for Shisha. We are waiting for Shisha.
Okay. Yes, the Honorable Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I know this bill has taken quite some time because of the enormous work that was involved with the various committees, and allow me to take this opportunity to thank the Chair Energy, our Chair Labor, the Honorable Karemba, the Chair Jailak, and I think the other Chair was the Chair for Sports, who are very diligent in all the work that they put in considering these amendments. Honorable Speaker, particularly allow me, Honorable Speaker, to now tell our judicial officers, Honorable Speaker, that in accordance with the mandate that was conferred to the Judicial Service Commission by Articles 172, 1B, and 251D of our Constitution, the Commission can now review and determine the nature of transport facilitation and the rates of reimbursement of daily subsistence of expended by judicial officers, from judges, other judiciary staff, Honorable Speaker. And you know, our judiciary and judicial officers, including our judges, all the way from the judges of the High Court to judicial officers in lower courts, all the way to magistrates, have suffered for some time because they have been subjected to the vagaries of the Salaries and Enumeration Commission, Honorable Speaker. But in accordance with the provisions of the articles I've mentioned, Articles 172, 1B and 252, 1D, the Judicial Service Commission now can review and determine what facilitation befits a judge of the Supreme Court, what facilitation befits a magistrate in a far-flung corner of our country where the road network is not very good and they are not being facilitated by the state to serve the people that they are serving in those jurisdictions. And with the amendments in this miscellaneous statutes amendment bill, Honorable Speaker, it will now be possible for the Judicial Service Commission to do that, to facilitate the efficient working and delivery of justice to Kenyans across the country. Of course, I hear whispers about what about members of parliament. The Parliamentary Service Commission, Honorable Speaker, does the same. It determines the remuneration or the facilitation to be able to facilitate your movement. But probably I should take this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to remind the Parliamentary Service Commission that those members of parliament from Nairobi and areas surrounding Nairobi, like Kikuyu constituency, those from Machakos, those from Murang'a, those from Kiambu, and parts of Kajiado, Honorable Speaker, are still not being facilitated, and they also spend a lot of their resources to attend to their constituents, and therefore, Honorable Speaker, the Parliamentary Service Commission and our commissioners, they are those commissioners we elected in this House, particularly, Honorable Speaker, and we told them part of their core responsibility will be ensure that there is equity in the facilitation of transportation of members of parliament. We are in the third year of this House, Honorable Speaker, and we are serving them notice that they must meet the expectations of those members of parliament who are from the vicinity of parliament or constituencies and counties that are nearer Nairobi, Honorable Speaker, so that there is equity, Honorable Speaker. And with those many remarks, I support and thank honorable members for your commitment to be here up to this time in support of this bill. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, under our standing orders, adjournment motions have to be moved to where